Meta Athena. Tank. Jing bang, adum bang, bang, bang. Hoon. 장식, 세려. 창식. DPS. 띵. 띵. 따다다다당. 사야 플레이어. 뉴요와 같은 우. 띵. 리베로. 서포트. 도도도도동 탁. 도도동 빵. 우. 크리스. 짝칙칙 칙칙 너스. 메라 아테나. 와까. 또 뭐 있지? 세표비.
They were an oddball team coming in to the promotion tournament. They didn't adhere to the meta at all. They ran different compositions. I mean, they did shift, and then, you know, we saw the triple tank come out from them in a couple of those matchups. But for the most part, they were trying to invent new ways to play the game. They had some really interesting picks throughout the duration of the promotion tournament that helped them get here into Apex Season 2.
He has a whole hog. Nuss has that nano boost. Let's see what he uses it on. There we go. Coming in with the whole hog, just trying to push people back. Absorbed a lot with the defense matrix. Hoon gets the nano boost as we see him given very often. And BK Stars, no chance there. They can't even go overtime. And a full hold. Athena getting a little bit too over-aggressive with the defense, but look at this. Chris sitting way up on the wall, preventing that control meter from building. We've seen Lucio Zoom's fourth. They don't notice him yet.
And this is just wonderful delay tactics coming through from Chris. And, I mean, BK, that looked like it was it. They had 3 members taken down on meta. They still do, but you can see the meta. They regained control over the point.
Break this tie. We'll see if Athena can take it right here, or BK Stars gives himself a new lease on life. Also a 2 right off the bat. That's some bloodthirsty support, and Athena will take the control point early. So our first best of 5 today is going to be awesome. Team Envious taking on Meta Athena. And this is an interesting one because Meta Athena has kind of come out of nowhere. They came out of the challenger scene. They played really well this season, but now they're against Envious, the reigning champions, the team that looked a lot better in their second match than they did in their first match. So while Meta Athena has been very good this season, I think they may have a bit of a hard time today. There's some really good star talent there as well. Hoon, who's arguably the best Zarya we have in the tournament. And then we've got Saya player, who's just an incredible talent in DPS.
Changxing coming in today, so we'll see what his performance is going to be like.
Charging in. Oh,
gets got Saya player.
Got the pin on Saya player, who somehow lived. I think the
Zarya shield came in. They're going to take a very fast approach around the side. This is not very often that we see an attacking team be here.
Kills have come in for both sides, and now with the kill on the Nuss, Envious may have actually won this fight. Libero, the last man standing, he's got the Dragon Blade, takes out Shiptide, takes out Internet Hulk, both supports out of the way. Still alive for the moment. He's only got 17 health though. Can't last. Saya player does go down to McCree, but he's bought enough time. Meta Athena filtering back onto the point right now. And Envious may be in trouble. Harry Hook on the Tracer, just trying to stay alive. Hoon comes in with a big Graviton Surge. Hoon ults again. There's a reason this guy has that nickname, and this is why. They're going to finish off this team fight as Harry Hook goes down, and Meta Athena is going to go up 2-0 in this series.
For a new team, this is pretty damn impressive.
This is the type of thing that really can only happen during the beginning of a new esport, right? You have this talent that just comes up out of nowhere as a team. Nobody saw it coming. You know, now they have really made a huge name for themselves in Apex, and if this team can stay together, they might have a pretty bright future. Meta Athena, who looks so good, they're on what, like a 19-match win streak right now, going up against Afrika Blue.
We've seen some very tight tank play from them. They have, at times, diversified into other strategies, but they are relatively one note. Libero, for me, is actually a rising star. It's been really impressive to see his diversity in his hero pool and how well he can perform.
Saya player's got his pulse bomb, but oh, not enough caught with the Graviton Surge. Maybe now? Yeah,
Big
that's
bomb.
it. Donyon and Adam goes down. before. Libero just looked pretty good on it. Backing away now is Athena coming around the long way, taking the high ground.
That's a very clever approach.
Yeah.
They're going to boost up and
Whoa.
over.
Wow.
And then come back down onto the low ground. That is a very creative attack here from Athena.
And from the side, and they find Africa Blue inside the house. This is one of the smallest quarter battles I think I've ever seen here. We'll see who comes out on top. Saya player picking up a kill there. Adam kind of on his own. Trading pretty evenly at the moment.
Who's still alive, even though he's very low at the moment. They're going to clean this up. This is going to be a wipe here from Athena. Changshik again, he's looking for that. He finds it.
Oh, that's
he finds a big one.
Shatter. That's 3 people with that.
No Reinhardt's here, but if... Oh, that's huge.
Saya player with that dead eye. Is he going to find anything? Turns around and gets it on Adonia. Another one, and that is a bit better.
The Hanzo was underneath and shot it along the floor on the corridor to nail the combo. Excellently done. This is a new level of opponent for them.
This is where the real kind of test begins. We've seen all this really creative stuff from Athena. Will that work against a team like Kongdu Panthera? I find it kind of hard to believe that it will, but we've been surprised a lot this season, so I guess we don't really know until the match is over.
When we look at Athena, yeah, we've seen these cool strats, but Africa Blue barely squeaked into playoffs.
Yeah.
They didn't look great in the quarterfinals. They're probably the weakest team in the quarterfinals overall.
Gets hooked. Oh, but the boop! Crucial boop by Chris. Man, Libero is just destroying people.
Hey, Libero has been one of the star players of this season for sure. Playing May again, Doa, and they're playing Bastion. This is probably going to be a surprise Bastion, where you put the wall first, and then you drop the wall, and Bastion just shows up before the other team knows that you're playing him. And remember, this is 1.7, so they do not, it's not a Bastion pickup. Okay, they're boosting up now. It's another crazy strat.
It is. Bastion on the high ground, trying to keep an eye on things. Remember, this is pre-Bastion patch, so this is still slightly less durable, but headshotting in turret form Bastion.
Oh my,
they wait for the main wall. They go in. Can they survive this, though? Libero has to use the ice block. Saya player goes down. I love it, too, but yeah, Saya player shaking his head, man. I think it's time to go back to the drawing board for that one.
You see some swaps here from Meta Athena, but it's still not going to be normal because they're playing single support and their Ana players on Genji. Gonna pop over right away, and he's gonna hack Zarya on the way down.
Oh my gosh, he got the hack. Here we go. This one's probably over.
No, Changshik keeps killing the tank line. It's only Rascal left, and he's gonna fall. Dude. So Changshik shows up big time.
I love this team. I love Meta Athena.
They are very creative. You have to hand it to them. And here we go with the Mei once again, Noah. Libro's playing Symmetra now. Is there anything this guy can't play?
Oh, big Earth Shatter for Changshik, though. Gets quite a few of that. Charges right through the Blizzard. Not a problem. He got 2 with the charge. One year from now, this is going to be basically impossible.
I mean, it is really, really unprecedented. I couldn't think about anything, really, and I can't think of anyone either.
You have this team like Meta Athena that goes on this crazy run through Challenger, crushes promotions, crushes the regular season, and most of the playoffs. Nobody really knew these guys existed, and then they come up and crush everyone. We've seen Hoon as well swap from the Zarya over to the Diva, and I'd really like to see him just go back to the Zarya and just try to make it work. You know, sometimes you gotta do that.
Oh, he got J-Hong!
J-Hong somehow gets caught by the Deadeye.
Do they have a boost? Is the next question.
Well, they are Meta Athena, so that means usually they do.
Looks like they're just trying to isolate a target right now, see if they can get them to commit into the stairwell.
That's the plan, no? Whoa, whoa.
Okay, this is going to be a long flank, actually.
Very long. The payload is not over there.
It's okay, they're going to try and take the high ground. Oh, they're going to boost on top of the high ground?
What is this? What is this?
I love you, Meta Athena.
Meta Athena coming down. Lutekai has no idea they're coming from this angle.
Well, they don't. They back up, though. They had a hunch that something was going on. Oops, they get walled off during the Reinhardt charge, though.
Scramble time. Lutekai trying to hold. Nano boost on both Reinhardts. Libero firing away with those right clicks, and they find themselves in the defensive. Meta Athena getting the kills they need. It's an ult party. Chongsik drops the ultimate though,
That's
and Lunatic High destroyed. Chongsik with 3 on the charge, and Meta Athena will stay alive in this best of 5. It's stopped now for the moment. Libero comes back in on the Tracer. That payload getting ever closer. Chongsik charges in, goes down immediately. Libero still trying to stay alive. There's the sound barrier, stopped again by the Tracer, but that's gonna be it. Oh, can he get there? Not quite. Saya player, everybody's streaming in. The Diva is there, less than a meter to go for Lunatic High, and they complete it. They will go to the grand final.
네, 뭐 되게 막연하지만 재밌고 그랬으니까 시작을 했죠. 저 감정이 뭐 올라서 슬퍼가지고. 죄송해요. 사실 쉽지가 않아요. 되게 힘들거든요. 정말 솔직히 미래도 불투명하고 되게 부담감도 많이 들고 이런데도 제가 할 수 있는 이유가 사실 어머니가 진짜 항상 옆에서 나는 네 뜻을 존중한다, 항상 네 편이라고. 팀원들도 많이 힘들 거예요. 사실 학교 자퇴도 했을 거고 내가 하던 것도 다 내려놓고 왔고 정말 힘든데도 다 같이 하잖아요. 다 같이 옆에서 있고 다 같이 힘들고 다 같이 공유하잖아요. 그래서 가장 큰 건 사실 저는 동료들도 있지만 부모님이 그렇게 믿어주시는 게 정말 감사한 것 같아요.